Good afternoon, Bob Dalton coming to you from Allendale's trading floor here in McHenry, Illinois. It is Monday, the 21st of March, 2011. Overnight, we saw grains finish higher in the overnight session. We saw crude oil moving pretty good off of the news that strikes had begun out in Libya over the weekend with coalition forces bombing Tripoli, and that, of course, spooking the crude market and energies overall to the upside, supporting the grains, dollar pulling back, and we continue that trade early on in today. Opened up a little shaky to slightly higher from where we finished up overnight, and well, here's how we finished up the day session. Corn up 3 points at 686.5. We did have a high today, 698.5. And the low, 676. So right in the middle of the range, about 12 off the highs, 10 off the lows. That's where corn finished up today. May soybeans, 1363, up half a point. 1376 3/4 being the high, 1351.5 being the low. Again, right in the middle of the range, slightly higher on the day, but you're seeing these big ranges in the grains. Wheat today down 2 points, 721, finished near its lows, which were 717.25 today, off of its highs by over 20 points. So, in all three grains today, we saw tremendous trade opportunities as far as getting in and out today is concerned. They offered opportunities to make money on both sides of the market, finished right in the middle of the range, and overall, not too much change in price versus where we closed on Friday at all. Right now, the dollar's down 31. We went and took a look at some contract lows today. We're sitting at 75.66 in the dollar right now. Crude up $1.30 at 102.37. Right now, crude is $1 off of its highs on the session. So what does all this mean? These big ranges being $1 off the highs in the crude, contract lows in the dollar. There's a lot of emotion right now trading commodities. Where should it be going as far as price is concerned versus where it's actually at right now? Do we still have supplies that are tight on end stocks in our grains right now? Yeah. Should the market be going up? Depends on who you ask. We have a report coming out next week. We're going to get quarterly grain stock numbers from the USDA. We're also going to get planting intention, acreage numbers from the USDA. Those are of course estimates. You got the guesses coming out from your private firms right now, and they're all over the place. Today Goldman came out with the first number that was actually above the USDA's forum number, the 92 million acres. They came out 92.1 million. All right, so that's the first number we've heard that's actually above what the USDA was looking for. Their B number was 75.6. Which is kind of right in line with where Informa came out last week as well. What are we supposed to take from these numbers? These are all estimates. These are how do you capture this data? How do you get your information? Allendale's numbers came from farmer surveys. Right? There's other firms out there that use satellite images and use historical data and look at trends and whatnot. The bottom line is we're not going to know what the trade is going to do or how they're going to react until after that report comes out on the 31st and we see what the USDA is using. And then we can argue back and forth as to how accurate they are. But for the time being, you're going to see these wide swings in the prices. You're going to have opportunities to trade. You're going to have opportunities to hedge, which is something we cannot push aside this year. Make sure you're getting hedging done. We have profit in these grains right now, even at the levels we're at. We saw how the market recovered late last week off of the earlier liquidation we saw in the week. So, again, opportunity. Call in. We'll be more than happy to tell you what we're doing as far as hedge recommendations are concerned, as well as re-ownership strategies going forward into the grains. Over to livestock today, we saw some buying in the cattle markets today. We had April fats up $1.95 today, 113.60. Offers out there this morning in the cash market, 114. We did settle on our high up 195. Feeder cattle, same thing, up $1.30 right now, 129.30 is where they settled up. Again, that was the high of the day, and that's where they settled the market. Hogs today, the April contract, couple weeks left on that April, up only 7.5 cents today at 88.40. All right, so call in. We'll be more than happy to tell you what we're doing on all fronts, the cattle, the softs. We have grain recommendations for you. Also, Rich Nelson's breakdown, our video recording of his breakdown on our survey results, which were released last week, is also available on the website. So www.allendale-inc.com is where you can go to find those recordings. And feel free to call us 800-262-7538. We'll be more than happy to go over some of the numbers and some strategies for you going forward as well. Other than that, good luck trading this week. We'll have important reports coming out next week. If you need anything, let us know. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Bob Dalton. We'll talk to you again really soon.